Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Radio Works World. This is your host, Bukky Ayoade. I'm here to share with you aspects around myself, my story, and my passion, which is image. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Marina, for the platform that you've created, the wonderful platform going and created for passionate entrepreneurs to share their stories with the world. As I said, my name is Bukky. I'm a mature entrepreneur. I help women specifically celebrate who they are, celebrate their uniqueness. I help them discuss with their appearance. I help them understand why they need to celebrate their uniqueness, why it's important for them to embrace who they are, why they need to nurture personal style and inner beauty, because therein lies our confidence and helps us to communicate who we are to the world. A bit of my background, I lived in the UK, born in the UK, lived here for a while, and then grew up back in Nigeria because my parents chose to emigrate back there. And so I went there, went to school there, I went to university there, I graduated as a pharmacist. So I'm a scientist as well as an image consultant, as well as a creative. And so that's my early life. I moved back to live in the UK in 1990 and have worked in the profession of pharmacy for about 20 odd years within various guises. I took the opportunity to change career in 2007 and trained as an image consultant because I've always been interested in clothes. I've always been interested in women putting themselves together, putting outfits together, make improvements to other people's outfits and creating outfits. It's a passion of mine. And so I got the opportunity to take a change in direction and sought out a trainer. I trained with a wonderful woman called Carla Mattis. And and today I'm a certified image consultant. Because I'm a scientist as well as a creative, I refer to myself as a hybrid. I'm part scientist, part creative. Early back in 1990, when I moved back to the UK, I started a young family as well. So I am the mother of two young adults. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter's 24, my son's 20. So yes, they're my they're my rocks and my partners in crime. As I said, the main thing I want to discuss is image. Why is image important? Again, as I shared earlier on in the beginning, we do need to understand as women that we need to celebrate our unique bodies. We need to look at where we are. We need to be confident because our image, how we portray ourselves, is the first thing people see about us. It's the first impression they get about us. And so the way you portray yourself says to whoever, your audience, whoever, that that you take pride in yourself and that this is who you are. I work specifically with women leaders, women in leadership, business or ministry, senior professionals. So that could be senior professionals, it could be solopreneurs, it could be female leaders in the workplace, in the marketplace. There's what I give my clients more than anything else, as I believe, is I inspire them to gain confidence. I believe I've said this before, to celebrate uniqueness. I help clients look and feel great. I help them understand their unique bodies, and their personalities, because in understanding who you are, in understanding your coloring, in understanding your natural features, you're able to dress to who you are, and then you're able to, that therein all of the time look glamorous, look well turned out. Working with women, because I work with busy professionals, it's useful to help them edit and plan their wardrobes so that we create capsules and go-to outfits for women, so that women have go-to outfits for different aspects of their lives, and helps them save time, it helps them save money. I come to image also from a holistic perspective. So I cover aspects around how we also nurture inner beauty. So we're not just looking at focusing on the outer appearance, but also what is going on inside. How are you communicating to others in terms of your attitude, in terms of the way you speak, in terms of your mannerisms, all of those kind of aspects, because again, that is a form of communication, not necessarily be verbal, but again, impacts how we affect others. And that's also very important. And I say, are you a diva or are you just a diva with a bad attitude? The combination of your outer appearance, which is totally put together and on point, with your mannerism, your kindness, your meekness, your humility, your gentleness, the way you talk to people, your politeness, all of those things. That combination is the package that makes the massive impact. I'm also very, 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 very hot and big on self-care. So I talk about rest and relaxation in terms with image as well. How as women we need to take time out, to find time to look after ourselves, to find time to be still, to find time to take ourselves out of the busyness and noise of the world, and have some self-care, to exercise, to have good nutrition. And so I kind of dubbed myself a self-care advocate. I say that because I know that we are, yes, resourceful people, and so we can be drawn in different directions. And so yeah, that's why I feel it's important to mention that and highlight that to clients as well, because sometimes we can get lost in the busyness of this world, and we then become frazzled, and you know, we don't give the best of ourselves in whatever it is we're doing. So as I said, the holistic approach to image is the outer, the inner, and yeah, the self-care. I'm hot on those three aspects. In terms of what I have, I offer a lot of tips and write-ups, and via my website, which is rabunaimage.co. You have access to a free tip sheet where I have given 21 tips on effortless style. You can also connect with me on Facebook. Our page is Rabuna Image Consultancy. In terms of an offer, we do have an offer coming up for the new season. So yeah, I would recommend that you stay tuned, follow us on our page, and you know, stay tuned to see what it is we offer. I do post regularly. I do have a blog that I'm writing, and I blog weekly. Albeit the blog's just started. However, yes, I do share content on image for professional women, which I think you will find useful.
Wow. Wow. Tell me, what happened that you trade your passion for chemistry for the passion for chemistry of inner beauty. So you went from an academic status to a place where you are ready to take on the world and help women to stop saying that they don't have anything to wear, but to start wearing themselves and show their inner beauty, and you know, just share their confidence, their whatever it is, their uniqueness, whatever they are made of. And you are telling to us, you know what? You are the most beautiful creature ever.
Yep.
And all you need is to show off.
Yes.
Stop
Definitely.
hiding. Stop
Yes.
hiding.
Yes.
Stop being the best kept secret.
Definitely. So I often say to people that pharmacy is my profession, but image is my passion, because my passion is, as you say, Marina, is to empower women to embrace who they are and show off their best selves and communicate their best selves to the world. And I was able to make that change because at a point in my career, I took redundancy. So yeah, and at that point I had the luxury of time. I also had the luxury to evaluate what else it is I wanted to do with my life. I felt that, you know, because I say this is my passion, that I wanted to fulfill this purpose and inspire other women and empower and encourage them. And so yes, that was how I sought out training, to because I also felt the need to not just run with my innate skills, but to get formally trained. So that
So,
was.
so you master it. You realize that you have it all. You done it all. So you got your qualifications. You got your degrees. You got everything going on, and then you had the time. You had the time to think and make the right choices and change women's life.
That's correct. Yes.
So creating and delivering, tell me more about this, creating and delivering yourself. So each one of us already got everything, even we resist that truth, and we are afraid of our own greatness. And we are thinking, oh, I'm this and that, and I don't have this. And you have that, obsession of focusing on what you don't have. It's
Mhm.
as if there is something you don't have, it's
Mhm.
almost ridiculous. Anyway,
Mhm.
so you decided that enough is enough.
Mhm.
I have to twist an arm, break a leg, do whatever it takes to wake them up. Because all this beauty otherwise is wasted, is going down the bridge, is going nowhere.
Mhm.
Wow. So tell me, a difficult moment when you after you took that decision, because I'm sure it wasn't easy. I'm sure you make it look like, oh, it's so easy, but actually I know you had to get your hands dirty and you had to do lots of work, first with your own confidence and then with your client's confidence. So tell me a moment when you remember that after you passed that difficult moment, you said to yourself, yes, I got it, I got this, and you put your name on it.
Okay. So yes. So I talk about this. Yes, and Marina, you probably have tapped into the fact that yeah, I did this training. I did was a long time ago. Um, so we're looking at the back end of 2009, 2010. I trained as an image consultant, and I've had various consultations with professional women um, between the 2009 and 2011. However, in 2011, I did have, well, I wouldn't say it's a setback, but I had to take a change of direction because I had to leave the UK for a while. And so I went to live in Nigeria, which is my home country, but I wasn't able to put my image business together over there. And so it was on hold for a number of years. However, obviously, because it's something that burns up inside of me, I was able to share with people a little bit out there, but not a lot, and not to the extent that I wanted. It wasn't only and so yes, that was a challenging period, because you know that you have this thing, you want to share it, you're not able to share it, and then yes, I also had some challenges, some personal challenges around the family, etc., etc. But I came back into the UK in 2014. My daughter graduated, so I came back. I was with her, etc., trying to sort her out. And again, you just when you have the luxury of time, you then have the opportunity to evaluate, and at each time this thing kept coming back to me. You must return to your passion, you must return to your purpose. And so once I had settled my daughter, she had started working, etc., I then focused again on my business in 2015. So that's been the journey.
Wow. So now you are a wellness advocate. You are the wellness advocate. You got all these amazing things lined up for you. You just need to say yes to yourself and see what's next. But I need some breaking news. But please, what's exciting, what's amazing is happening right now, and our listeners should know.
So I think the main thing is Rabuna Image Consultancy is going all guns a blazing. We've just launched our website. Our website is live. It's up there and direct. We have a blog that's coming up. We do have an amazing offer coming up in the new season. We're putting it together right now. And it's because, as I spoke about embracing who you are, etc., etc., there are just some basic tenets of styling. So I kind of go to styling. It's creative, but I kind of go to it, there's the basic elements, which I say are the scientific elements. So the color and style analysis, for example, wardrobe planning, wardrobe editing, those are basics of styling. And we have an amazing new season offer coming up, which I would ask people to stay connected with us, please, on our Facebook page, so that they can avail themselves of the opportunity when it becomes available.
Wow. Okay, but we have this amazing red carpet event in October. Give us some tips. Come on, give us some advice. What should women wear?
So I know. So I think ideally you when you look at your colors, for example, what would guide you will be your skin color, your hair color, the color of your eyes. Usually we know we do know what suits us instinctively. So if I asked you, Marina, what's your favorite color, what is that?
My favorite color? Wow, I love all colors.
But what's your favorite color?
So recently it's blue. I don't know why.
Okay.
Just took me over.
Okay, so instinctively there will be a shade of blue that looks amazing on you. And so obviously you've red carpet event. Do you suit a maxi dress, or would you rather go shorts? Those are the
well, I know that I have good legs.
Oh, brilliant. So you want to show those legs off, don't you?
And I would usually go for a short dress. But being a red carpet event, is that an option, or I have to have a long dress?
I would say whatever makes you most comfortable. I mean, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever suits you. Yes, you can look at trends. They can guide you, but don't be boxed in by those. So it's all about expressing yourself, expressing who you are, what you feel comfortable in. Yes, the norm is a long dress at the red carpet event, but I have seen some short dresses at red carpet events. And if you've got good legs, you want to flaunt those.
Wow. You know what? You have to come back. I'm sure our radio hosts, our presenters who are going to be there, they all want you there. And please don't say no.
Yeah, we can look at, we can do a visual. We could do, what does this look like? What do we want, the plunging V's? It's do we the invisible tape, because those are all the things. And for the men as well, it's because sometimes we do image, we all just focus on the women. For the men as well, there's the different tuxes coming out these days that you can jazz your outfits up. So yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem.
Wow. When are you coming back to tell men how they could dress?
Wow. We'll probably have to survey the men, see what they want, and then we can talk. We can set another date. It's not a problem at all. just
Wow,
just
Bukky.
so that I can work to their brief, and I'm not coming at them random and with things that they don't want to know.
So it's not what you wear, it's how you wear and how you think of yourself and how available make yourself to your inner beauty. From both of us, until next time, choose the right chemistry between who you are and who you want to be. Goodbye.
Bye.